Hello, peoples. What's going on, everybody? Oh, how's everybody doing? How is everybody feeling on this cold Friday afternoon? It's cold today. It's cold. Hydrate. Even though it's cold, you gotta hydrate. Oh. What's up, peoples? What is up? Ooh. Yeah, it's cold. The temperature just like we actually had a 60-degree day last week. That we had a 60-degree day, which was very weird. I was like, it's 60. It's December. It should not be 60 degrees outside. And then like the very next day, it's like just dropped down to 30. I was like, there we go. That's appropriate. Any snow? No snow. We haven't gotten any snow yet. We got the cold, but no snow. Oh. Oh. Afternoon from Atlanta. Hello to you in Atlanta. It's cold, but very sunny, like summer sunny. Well, it helps. When it's sunny outside, it helps with the cold anyway. And it's also been very windy here also, which has made it feel even colder, like 34 mile an hour gusts. And that makes it even worse when it's already cold and that wind is just, oh my God. Don't like it. I don't like it. I am not a fan of the cold. I don't like it when it's too hot. I don't like it when it's too cold. I like this, like, I like springtime, like spring, fall, that like right in between time. That for me is like perfect weather. But I hate it when it's too hot. I hate it when it's too cold. Oh. Anyway. Oh man, Steve, what did you think of New Day leaving Big E and going heel? That was surprising. I thought it was just going to be Xavier. Like, I mean, the Xavier heel turn, we knew that was coming. But the fact that Kofi went heel with him, that I was like, okay. Not expecting that, but all right. I mean, it was a surprise. They caught us off guard with that one. Yeah, very, very weird. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It was like, I don't know. I hope this is maybe foreshadowing that Big E's going to get cleared to wrestle soon. Like, if they brought him back to do this little thing and then, and Xavier, like, making a point to say, you'll never be medically cleared. And I'm just like, is he getting close to being medically cleared? Is that why that line happened? So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, man. Brian, Foxatron Prime is not here. Why are you saying Merry Christmas, Foxatron Prime? I don't understand he's not here. This is, hi, I'm EmGo. EmGo, this is EmGo stream. Oh, man. Greetings from Brazil. Hello to you in Brazil. Who's that, Charles? Hello to you in Brazil. Charles! The Starscream, can Mascot transform? No. Bionicles do not transform. Do you think we'll get a legacy thrust? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, we're done with legacy. Basically, we're going to move on to what's it called? Age of the Primes next. So I don't know. They love to do Seekers, so if they feel like doing Seekers, we'll get a thrust. Oh, who's this? Laxus. Hola. Hola. Buenas noches, amigo. Greetings from South Florida. Hello to you in South Florida. Who is this? Marcus. Just want to say I love your Kamen Rider videos. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tony, how do you feel about the Sonic crossover? I was not expecting that. That was definitely a surprise. Yeah, I mean, they look pretty cool. I'll go in on them. Why not? I'll go in on them. Yeah, they look interesting. Who's this? Tarnus. What do you think about the new Superion using the same leg and arm engineering as Menasor? Also nice to be on the stream again. Overall, I think it looks good. Again, the combiner purists, I'm sure, are completely losing their minds about how that Superion is going to work. But I think it looks good. I dig though how they made the whole, the whole combiner part, how they actually made that like compact up and you can use it as kind of like a almost like a battle, like a barricade kind of for like Silverbolt to stand behind, like a little battle platform, and then that can also attach to the jet modes. I mean, like this big like super jet. I actually thought that was clever. I thought that was a clever use of all that stuff. So you know what? Again, credit where it's due. They found something innovative to do with it. So, hey. But I mean, it looks good. It looks like a Superion. I mean, I can't complain. Again, I'm not a combiner purist, so I don't care how they combine. So that doesn't bother me one bit. What is this? I'm going to butcher your name. I'm sorry. Zator? Animations? I'm sorry for butchering your name. Have you done a video on Tobots? No, I've never gotten into Tobots. Oh, is this Mark? It's also cold and windy here in the Philippines. Oh, wow. It's just cold and windy everywhere. It's that time of year where we just get all the cold. Have you got more Boom Boom Jar stuff? No, they haven't put out more Boom Boom Jar stuff. When they put out some more Boom Boom Jar stuff, I don't know if we're gonna really get much more of anything because the series is, we're pretty much at the home stretch of the show. So I don't know how much more we're really gonna get merch wise as far as Boom Boom Jar goes. Are you in on Magic Square Bruticus? You know what's really funny? At first, I said, no, I'm not going to get those. I'm going to pass on them. I'm cool with the Bruticuses. I'm fine with the Bruticai that I have. And then the more I looked at them, the more delicious they looked to me. And I caved, and yeah. Swindle's already here. I ordered Swindle and Brawl at the same time. Swindle's already here, but Brawl is still in transit. But yeah, I'm going in on them. I caved because they just look too dang delicious to me. I was just like, you know what? They do look really good. Not the cart. I had that moment. I had that moment. So yeah, yeah, we'll probably do Swindle on Monday. I think on Monday we'll see Swindle. Hopefully Brawl will get here. I mean, Brawl's still in transit. Hopefully he'll get here soonish, and we can probably do them both next week. Who is this? Your thoughts on WWE on Netflix? Interesting move. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, at this point now, are you going to be forcing people to subscribe to Netflix now because that's the only way they can watch Raw? Or, you know, like, I believe everything's going to Netflix now. I think like even like the pay-per-views and everything. So I think it's going to be a case of they're done with Peacock and they're just going to move everything to Netflix. Is that how it's going to work? I'm not sure. But interesting. I mean, it's going to suck for people who don't have Netflix and don't want to sign up for Netflix. Like my parents don't even have internet in their house. My family, they're very old-fashioned people. They don't do technology, you know, so they don't even have internet in their house. So my father always watched wrestling, you know, just, I mean, they have cable, so they would still watch, you know, Raw and SmackDown, but they don't have internet, so they're not going to have Netflix. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Very weird. Very weird. Very, 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 very weird. Oh, man. Oh. What is it, Marcus? What do you want, Marcus? What did you say, Marcus? This better be the most important comment I've ever read, Marcus. What is it? What is it? What is it, man? What is it? I love it when you vibe to Kamen Rider standby sounds or when you say sad Pac-Man. Also, the writer Ken thing is always funny. Ding. Thank you. What was this? Cybertronic Customs. Have you ever met Peter Cullen? Yes, I did. I met him, finally met him for the first time. Was it last year? No, not last year. The year before. I finally met Peter Cullen the year before. He was at Comic-Con here. And I got my G1 Prime. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Right here. My G1 Prime is autographed by Peter Cullen. And I also got him to sign the chest windshield of the Agora Models Prime. So my Agora Models Prime is autographed and my G1 Prime is autographed. And yeah, so I finally got to have some actual prime time with the man himself. Very cool. Awesome moments. Awesome fanboy moment for me to meet the man himself. So yeah, very, very cool. Very cool experience. A brief experience, but still a cool experience nonetheless. John Eastman, what G1 Transformer do you still want to get? Oh man, there's still a couple on my wish list. I would love to get my hands on a G1 Punch Counter Punch, but finding him complete for a decent price is nigh impossible. I would love, what else? What else was on my wish list as far as G1 toys go? There's a couple others, but I cannot think of them right now at the moment. But like off the top of my head, I do want to. I want a G1 Punch Counter Punch, but again, hard to find for a reasonable price. And some G1 Headmasters. I have like a G1 a G1 Weird Wolf. Easy for me to say. I would like a G1, what's his face? The Bat. The Bat. I'm forgetting everybody's name right now. The Headmaster Bat. What's his name? You guys know his name. Why is it? I'm totally Not rat bat. No, the headmaster bat. Mind wipe. Thank you, mind wipe. I don't know why that completely is. Mind wipe. That one's definitely on my wish list too. A G1 mind wipe. But yeah. At this point now, like trying to track down G1 toys that are complete for like a reasonable price is very hard to do. So yeah, it's just yeah. But you know, maybe someday. Maybe someday you'll come across that person who's just feeling really generous and like, here, take it for real cheap, or somebody who doesn't realize what they have. They're just like, here, you have it for $5 or something. You know, that does happen. I remember seeing a post, I think it was on Twitter a long time ago, where somebody like somebody's like their husband had passed away, and they to collect the Transformers, and he got like a whole box of like in box G1 toys, like a big box of them. And I think he only paid like $30 for it. I was like, wow. But that was the case of she didn't care. She was just trying to get rid of the stuff. Like, here, take it for dirt cheap. Like, she wasn't thinking about the value of it or anything. She was just like, here, take it. You know, she was just trying to unload the stuff. So it was like, you know, that's one of those cases of just like, dude just got super lucky. Who is this? Sloat, Age of the Primes thoughts. Everything is looking very good to me from Age of the Primes. I have it all on pre-order, so we will be taking a look at all that stuff when it comes out. Yeah, it's all looking good. It's all looking good. Megatronus, what? Looking delicious. Yeah, a lot of stuff looking real good. The only thing I'm not going to pick up is the G2 Grimlock, because I don't care about the G2 Grimlock. I don't care. I don't care one bit. So G2 Grimlock, that's a pass. But everything else, I got all that pre-ordered. Who is this? Gidi or Gidi? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. My apologies. Can you wish me a happy birthday? Also, my crush gave me a birthday present after I visited her yesterday. But yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthday. Happy birthday. That's the birthday song we sing here. Oh, man. What about that they're getting rid of core class? I mean, apparently it wasn't selling well enough to warrant continuing it. I guess they were finally like, you know what? Seems like people don't want these. Let's just stop making them. So, I mean, from a business standpoint, they felt like, hey, this we're losing money on these, so let's stop making these. So, you know, I mean, I didn't mind the core class stuff. I mean, I like the core class stuff. I mean, core class figures were never the most amazing figures ever. They were just tiny little pocket bots. You know what I mean? They were just little things. Some people loved them. Some people hated them. I was kind of indifferent about them, but some were better than others. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, less for me to buy. So, you know, on a positive note, less money for me to spend. So, you know what? I'm not upset that I get to keep some money in my pocket. So, you know, I'll take that as a positive. Oh, man. Wasn't the yellow Grimlock also a G2? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm not sure. if the G2 if the yellow Grimlock was G2. I'm not sure. I actually had a G2 Grimlock that was regular colors. It was in G2 packaging, unless it was just like a bait and switch or something. I don't know, but I had a G2 Grimlock, like mint and package, that was like the regular colors. I don't have it anymore. I actually got rid of it, but. Who's this? Ranger Rider Reviews. Thoughts on the new Sentai coming up? Number 1 Sentai Gold Juger. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I made posts on the poster not very long ago this month. The suits look cool. I mean, again, I can't say much about a show we haven't seen yet. So it's just like the suits look cool. That's pretty much it. Pretty much all I can say. That's pretty much all we know at this point. So, you know. Brian, how is your friend? Why do you keep asking me about Foxitron Prime? We're not friends. I don't know him. I've literally spoken to that dude once. Like, we're not friends. I don't watch his videos. Again, I've had one interaction with him because he comments on one of my videos and I replied to him, and that's literally the only interaction I've had with him. So I don't know why you keep asking me about him. It was this 555 Gaming and Productions, WWE or AEW. I watched them both. Wrestling's wrestling. Who is this? Maximilian. When I was a kid, I thought Bumblebee lost his voice because he swallowed a bee. I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense. He swallowed it, slung him in there, just made things go haywire. You know, it makes sense though. It makes sense. That's rational logic when you think about it. Oh man. Who is this? Jin, what figure stands would you recommend for third-party MP figures? I tried the Tamashi Stage 5, but not good enough. Can't even hold the Firebrand Mocha figure, and that's pretty light. I don't know. I am not a connoisseur of stands. I have a couple that I found on BBTS that work well enough. But for like MP figures, like I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could be of more help there, but I really don't know. Sorry. What's this, Mark? Any thoughts on Cody bringing back the Winged Eagle belt for one day only? Yeah, apparently. I mean, it hasn't actually been said, but everybody assumes that he's going to have the Winged Eagle belt at Saturday Night's Main Event. Cool. Why not? If you're gonna go retro, then go retro all the way. Bring back the old belts. Why not? Slick Pick. Yo, EmGo, what's good, y'all? What's up? What up? Who's this? Joseph. Hey, are you going to start building the fan home Megazord soon? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be building next. I don't know yet. I still have to decide. I'm still working on Titanic. I'm still working on Enterprise. Enterprise will be done soon-ish. Unfortunately, there's a delay in the next shipment, but we're at the home stretch. We're like 10 stages to go. So we'll be done with Enterprise soon enough. What's next? I don't know. The Megazord is definitely an option that I'm considering. There's also the 66 Batmobile, and there's the movie Optimus Prime. So those are the ones I'm considering, but I don't know which one I'm going to go in on. So I'm not sure. Still thinking about it, still mulling it over in my brain. We'll see what happens. With the Samuel, do you reckon that the Age of Extinction Dinobots, Scorn, Slug, and Strafe will get a third-party take? Like Grimlock, I would love that. Ooh, excuse me. I would love that. Don't know if it'll happen, but I would love it. Mallard, have you seen those Transformers themed customizable controllers? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I've seen at GameStop. GameStop has like Transformers like skins. I've seen those, but they're only for Xbox, which sucks. I have a PS5, but those are only for Xbox, I believe. They're really cool. If they made them for PlayStation, I would totally buy them, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But I've seen those. Steve, what is that Titanic in a bottle in the background of your Titanic videos? That is like it's a Lego. It's a boot Lego. It's a boot Lego Titanic ship in a bottle. I found it on Amazon. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And yeah, I can. It's right over here. I can grab it real quick. Give you a close up look. But yeah, it's it's really cool though. Yeah, I found this on Amazon, and it's really cool. Little sinking Titanic in a bottle. But it's actually really nicely done. It's also dusty already, but you know, it's okay. Everything down here has dust on it. It's all right. It's just part of the decor. But still, it's really cool. But yeah, Amazon. If you want that for yourself, you can just go to Amazon. You can type in Lego Titanic, it'll come up. I think that's what I searched to find it. What is this? Q? Again, if I'm butchering your names. Would you buy the 3-0 Nemesis Prime? No, I don't do Nemesis Primes. I do not do Nemesis Primes. Slow, will EmGo's ever be resurrected? No. EmGo's is done. Finito. Kaput. What is it? Candy Con, I think they're called. I got one for my Switch, but I guess in the future they're planning PS5 ones. Candy Con? I don't know. Like I said, I've seen those skins for the Xbox controllers. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But if they made some PS5s ones, I would totally rock them. Ranger Rider review, since you hardly do EmGo's anymore, I don't do EmGo's at all anymore. There's no hardly. I don't do EmGo's at all anymore. Why not continue it with any of the games of Spider-Man 2 and Assassin's Creed Shadow by doing one of the two for the jet? No, EmGo's is done. It's done. No more. No. I don't have the time to run a second channel anymore. I don't have the time to run a second channel anymore. Who's the Soundwave? Do you think SS86 Prime will get a Nemesis Prime repaint? Of course it will. What Prime doesn't get the Nemesis repaint? You always have to have the obligatory Nemesis repaints. Always, always, always. Kinja, do you prefer frames or all in one for MP? Does not matter. I have no preference either way. I've said it many times. I'll say it again. I don't care how you get from point A to point B, just so long as you get there, and the process is enjoyable for me. That's all I care about. I don't care how they do it. So, for me, it makes no difference. Who's this? Mullet Mike. Is there any other franchises that you're interested in but never got around to looking into them? Good question. But I never got around to looking into them. I don't know if it's a franchise, but I don't know if it's considered a franchise at this point. It's been around for a long time now. Stranger Things. I don't know if that's considered a franchise now, but I have been meaning to watch Stranger Things. I've heard. I always hear that it's a great show. I've been meaning to get around to it. I just haven't been able to. Again, don't know if that's really considered a franchise. I guess you could call it a franchise at this point. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Who is this? Kyun? Which one do you like? G1 Optimus or Movie Optimus? I like them both. Brian, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Brian. Maximilian, want to know why does Optimus Prime love pizza bagels? Because they're the ultimate combination of power and flavor, just like him. You know what? That's as good a reason as any. As good a reason as any. Who is this? Party Animals backstage. Hey, just stopping by to say, hope you have a very merry freaking geekin' Christmas. Also, by the way, had a channel name change recently. I was previously Hyper. Yeah, it's a good thing you changed it because I can't pronounce it. Like you remember that anyway. Yeah, exactly. Party Animals backstage. A lot easier to remember. The old PAB. That's right. See, there you go. You can just that I can remember. That hyper. I can't even pronounce that. So yeah, that's but good choice. Good move. Good move. Smart move. Who is this? Sloat! Not to be rude, but do you have a day job or is your TF reviews a sufficient income? That is not rude. That is a perfectly valid question. No, I do not have a day job. This is my gig. This is my thing. This is how I make my living. I'm right now. I'm working. Yeah, this is it. This is what pays the bills and puts food on the table. What's this? Kinja. Is there any instance where a toy went too toon and suffered for it, in your opinion, like odd paint choices or proportions? No. No. I like the toon look. So for me, there's, I don't think you can get, I mean, I'm sure, there are people who don't like the toon look, so they feel like if you go too toon, then it suffers for it. But me personally, I like the toon look, so for me, I don't see any negatives to it. Some people don't like smooth panels. Some people want that detail there. That's cool. Some people don't. Some people like it. I like the toon look. I like it when you try to make them look more realistic and make them detailed. Again, I have no real preferences either way. So like Swindle, I have him like this magic square Swindle. I have him transformed right now, but his robot mode, very toony, very toony. All the smooth panels, it's just all smoothness going on there. And even this mode, you can kind of see just all the smoothness, not a whole lot of detail there, because why? They're going for the toon look. So they don't want it to be all greebly and whatnot. So, this may vibe with some people. Some people may hate it because of that. But me personally, like I said, I have no preference either way. As long as it looks good, as long as it's pleasing to my eye, I'm happy. Here's a franchise, Star Wars. I've looked into Star Wars. I watched the movies and stuff. I have some Star Wars toys, so yeah. It's just not. It's not a franchise that I've I've just dove head first into. But dip my toe in Star Wars every now and then. I'll dip my toes in the pool every now and then. What is this? The PAB! I have a small question regarding SSA6 Optimus Prime. Is there a fix you can recommend for his loose smokestacks? I did not encounter loose smokestacks with mine, so I don't know what to tell you. I have them right here, actually. Yeah, the smokestacks on mine aren't loose. They stay just fine. It seems like it seems like it would be an easy fix, though. There are two screws. There's two screws back here. If you undo those two screws, the shoulder comes apart, and then you get the smokestack out. I would think, at the most, just put a bead of super glue, around that post. Let it dry. Don't just put it back in, because you don't want to seize it up. Put a bead of super glue around it just to add a little bit of thickness to it. Let it dry completely. Put it back together and test it out and see how that works out for you. That's the best I could think as far as a solution. Again, I did not encounter that myself. Mine's the smokestacks are fine. But I would try that. Hopefully that helps. David, are you excited for a updated RID Skybite coming out next year? There's a Skybite coming out? What? That's news to me. Skybite, that's me. I think I see Xena and Gabrielle. Do you have Hades? No. Did they make a figure of Hades? I don't remember. Did they make a figure of Hades? I don't remember. I also have, I'm surprised nobody has asked about my shirt. I have a, there you go. It's my Xena Christmas shirt. Slay them all. Who's the 10th Doctor? EmGo, do you still have? Of course, I still have mascots. He's family. Of course, still here. Oh, man. This is Kinja. The colored pictures of MMO2 Prime should supposedly be coming out this month, so I'm excited for those. Yeah. What is this? Captain Avenger. Any figures you have pre-ordered of Age of the Primes? Yes, I have everything pre-ordered except for the G2 Grimlock. That's the only one I don't care about. But everything else, yes, I have that all pre-ordered. Slowed, how was Mascot's voice made? He just talks. What are you talking about? What do you mean, what do you mean, how was his voice made? He just speaks. That's his voice. Oh, man. Oh, is this Q? Which one is better, Bay versus TF or Night versus TF? Again, I like them both. They both have their positives and negatives. I like them both. I enjoyed them both for what they were. Thanatos Prime, do you watch Smiling Friends? I don't know what that is, so obviously no. That's new to me. I've never even heard of that. Where'd you get the Magic Square at? I got them from TF Safari. They have them on TF Safari, and if you use the promo code 2022 EmGo Review at checkout, you'll get a discount on your order. Slow. Why no Instagram? Because it's social media is all the same crap. Why do you need multiple social media accounts to do the exact same thing? It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all one big dumpster fire. It's all the same. That's right. Shameless plug. I am not above it. I am not above it. Was Kaguya? There's a Transformers pop-up shop somewhere. I just forgot where. Oh yeah. It's in where is it? It's in the UK. I want to say it's in the UK, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong though. Irish, yes. 2022 EmGo Review. Yes, that is correct. That is the correct mundo. Yeah, I think I don't know. Like I said, I think it's in the UK. I could be wrong. It's not here. I know that. It's not in America. I know that. They decided to do it somewhere else in another country. Oh. Brian, the Skybites things. What? Oh, you deleted it before I can finish reading it. Brian. But yes, that's the song that he sings. I was going to read it, but anyway. What happens on G2 and Transformers? They become really weird colors for no real reason. To sell more toys. That's basically what G2 was. Let's paint everything just the weirdest. Let's give every figure the most weird color palette ever just so we can sell some more toys. If the 80s threw up on you, it's G2, basically. That's what G2 is. There we go. Who's the baddest shark around? Who's the smartest shark in town? Skybite. That's me. Yes, that's the song. That's the song. Nathan. What's up, Nathan? Who's your favorite triple changer? Oh, man, my favorite triple changer? Probably... It's a toss-up between Astro Train and Blitzwing. Toss-up there. The PIB just finished fixing Optimus, and that's super glue. Done the trick. Thank you very much, because you did it already. You have activate. Have the zip kicker, as I call it, the activator to dry. Is that what you did? Because I was like, glue doesn't dry that fast now. Come on now. I'm guessing you had the activator. I have it too. I just don't use it as often as I should. I used it a lot. Actually, when I was building the Agora Models Prime, I used that zip kicker a lot. Because sometimes that glue didn't want to set fast enough. I was just like, but anyway, yeah. Who is this? Mark. You liking the new Titan scale and price we're getting with Star Optimus Prime? Yeah, he seems like he's smaller. What's he going for? I think BBTS is selling him for like what, 150, I want to say. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to stand him next to something else because I don't know exactly how tall he is, but he's looking more like Commander size than a Titan size. But I don't know. I don't know. As far as the fandom is concerned, nothing is worth the price that is being charged for it. So any complaints will not surprise me. If they only charge $2 for it, somebody would still say it's overpriced. So it's whatever. People are going to feel how they're going to feel about it. Oh, let's see here. Thanatos, do you think possible SS86 releases of characters like Astro Train, Blitzwing, and Bombshell would be new molds or something retooled or simple repacks? I mean, we're getting SS86 Galvatron, and it looks like the same one we got before, just in more tune colors. So it looks like in that case, they just decided to repack it in a Studio Series box with a new paint job. So I don't know. Would they do that with other characters? Maybe. I don't know. Nathan said your thoughts on Star Optimus' sword made up of bloosh. Yeah, he has a bloosh sword. He has a bloosh sword. I'm not opposed. You know what? Not mad at it. Not mad at it. I'm not gonna be mad at a blue sword. Not gonna be mad at it one bit. Are you gonna review Fan Stories Ultra Magnus? Yes. I don't know when, but yes. Dragon Storm, do you ever get angry in a video? I don't know. Have I ever gotten angry in a video? That's a good question. I don't think I have. I know I've gotten annoyed in some videos where I'm just getting like frustrated with the figure. I know I've had moments of frustration during a review. I don't know if I've ever gotten like full blown angry. Not that I can remember anyway. Alien Attack Macron. I don't know if that figure made me angry per se. It was frustrating. I don't know if it made me angry though. It was definitely very frustrating. Very frustrating figure. Jermaine, how many Voltron figures do you have? I just have the Blitzway one, and then I have like the I forget who put it out. I think it was Playmates. That one they put out a couple of years ago that they actually just re-released. That one. And I have the Netflix Voltron also. And I think that's it. How did Prime get revived in G2? Magic. The TF1 Sentinel reignite mascots hate for him. I don't know. $3-0 Voltron question mark? I don't need it. I don't need it. As far as I'm concerned, the Blitzway Voltron is like the best Voltron you can buy. Honestly, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think the Blitzway Voltron is like the definitive Voltron. Like, I don't think the superiority of that set will ever be challenged, or no time soon anyway will it be challenged. I think that is like the best Voltron you could buy. It's expensive, but it's worth every cent, in my opinion. Who is this? GD or Gidi again? I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing your name. Have you watched the original 1994 Spider-Man the animated series? Are you aware of Team Fortress 2? And if so, have you played it? Yes, I did watch the Spider-Man animated series back in the day. I am aware of Team Fortress 2, but no, I've never played it. Nathan, who's the most annoying character in Transformers in terms of character? I get asked that question often. I don't know. There's no character that specifically annoys me. Not really. I mean, what is this? The PAB. I have a very boring question, but which figure do you prefer? MP44 Optimus Prime or S6 Optimus Prime? Me personally, I've never owned a P44, but I wouldn't get him now. I mean, that's very apples and oranges. We're talking about like an MP figure, like it's kind of an apple. If you asked me, like, if you held it, only keep one. I would probably say MP44. Just because I like bigger bots. But I don't know. I love them both. I love MP44. There are people who don't like MP44. I love MP44. I also love this guy right here. Love him. I'm in love with this figure. Mwah, he's delicious. I love every bit of him. this, as far as I'm concerned, this is my top mainline figure of 2024. Is this dude right here? Love him to death, but I love MP44 to death also. So it's like, I said, I love them both for different reasons. But if you held a gun to my head and said you can only keep one, I'd probably say MP44. Oh, Thanatos, would you ever voice cameo for a TF series? Oh yes, of course I would. Yes. Oh my god, that would be like a dream come true. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. What did you say, JR? What did you say, JR Collectibles? Do you have a Legacy Evolution G2 cloud cover by any chance? No, I don't. T800 said EmGo still uses dial-up internet. Oh god. Remember dial-up internet? That was like, oh my god. You got to sit through all those lovely noises, like bing, 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 bing. Oh Lord, that was. Thank God we don't have to deal with that anymore. Thank God for Wi-Fi. And the funny thing too is, like, in if you're using dial-up internet, basically you were like, I'm going on the internet. Nobody can use the phone now. It's like the good old days. Who is this? Red X. I finally got my shipping email for the Ghostbusters HasLab. Oh, what, the PKE meter? I meant to back that. I meant to back it, and I totally forgot about it. And when I finally remembered, it was like the day after it was over. I was like, ugh. And I don't know if I want to pay scalper prices on eBay for it. If anybody bought more than one, I know some people bought more than one set. If anybody bought more than one set of the two in the box HasLab, and you would like to sell it to me for not scalper prices, I would love it if you just sold it for actual retail. Hit me up, please. I would love to avoid paying scalper prices on eBay for it if I can possibly avoid it. Mr. Motion, are you going to review the New Age Megatron? Which one are you talking about? If you mean the Dark of the Moon Megatron, I already reviewed that. If you mean the chug scaled one they're putting out, that's not out yet, but I am going to get that because it looks very good. The gun one, yeah, that one. I am going to get that though. I am definitely going to get that. It looks quite good. So yeah, I am definitely going to be picking that up. It looks quite good. Although it's not going to scale with the Studio Series 86 Prime. They made it to scale with the Earthrise Prime. They made it to scale with that Prime, but it's not. It's actually shorter than the 86 Prime. So if you're buying that for 86 Prime, you're going to be a little disappointed because it's going to be like, meh. But Earthrise Prime, they're like eye to eye. And I think that's what they originally intended it to go with. But it is what it is. Nathan, New Age needs to make a Revenge of the Fallen Megatron after a Dark movie. Yes, they do. We haven't gotten a really good third party like Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. I love that design too. I think that design is really good too. And we need like a good one. Like I have like the one I have is just like a KO like upscale of the Studio Series one, which is it's good also. But man, I want somebody to just like really like make a really good like MP scaled Revenge of the Fallen Megs. Like I would love that if New Age did that. I already know they knocked it out of the park because that Dark of the Moon Megatron they did. They knocked that thing out of the park. So I would love it if they did it. Who is this? Jace. What's up from Tyler, Texas? Hello to you in Tyler, Texas. Rubber, any ideas for build stuff after the Enterprise and Titanic are done? Yes, it's either going to be Megazord, 66 Batmobile, or movie Optimus Prime. Those are my three that I'm considering. Excuse me. Oh, who is this? Brian, you have no review for Legacy Omega Prime. Legacy Omega Prime. What? Legacy Omega Prime? Omega! Sorry. Oh, that's the HasLab. Oh, that's not out yet. It's not out yet. I backed it. I did back it, but yeah, it's not out yet, dude. It's not out yet. Ever tried vanilla Pepsi? But I can't back that up with paperwork. I haven't had Pepsi. I've had soda in forever. Like I stopped drinking soda like a long time ago. Like I quit soda a long time ago. I haven't had regular Pepsi in forever. But I love cherry Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi, I would tear up some cherry Pepsi. But that was my favorite. Regular Pepsi. But cherry Pepsi, I love cherry Pepsi. But I haven't had soda in forever. Who is this? Yarn. How are you today, sir? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Mr. Motion, what are your thoughts on SS-86 Megatron being a tank? Oh, it's such a touchy subject that is. I personally don't care. I understand why they have to do it, so I understand the reasoning. It is what it is. I'm not terribly upset about it. Like, yes, it's not going to be accurate because he did not turn into a tank in the movie. I get it. I understand that. I understand the grievances. I still don't care. If it's a good figure, if it looks good, if it's a fun figure, then I will be happy. That's my 2 cents on it. Do you think the Eagles can beat the Trey? I don't watch football, dude. The only football I watch is the Super Bowl. I'll watch the Super Bowl, but that's it. I don't watch any other football. I was happy when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, though. I was like, holy crap, the impossible. Like, the impossible has happened. So I was happy when that happened, but yeah, I'm not a football guy. Like, I'll watch the Super Bowl, but that's pretty much it. Mullet Mike, he said, wait, people are still mad about the whole Megatron being attacked. Yes, people will not let that go. They refuse to let it go. I wish I could put up that. I wish I could put up that clip from Rocky. I have to. I need to. I have to look it up and see if anybody like gift that. Because that clip from Rocky 2 is perfect to use for some people who will not let go of stuff. It's that clip. It's that scene from the movie where Apollo's like, "Man, I want Balboa. You get him, however you need to get him, whatever." And his freaking trainer just gets up. He gets on the table. He's like, "Let it go, let it go." Like that's what that's. I need that clip to send to certain people because that. And I just love, like, he almost looks like he wants to cry when he's saying, he's like, let it go. I want to send that Rocky clip to so many people. You have no idea. Do you like SS-86 Devastator? Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. And hopefully Long Haul doesn't get done dirty like he did in Combiner Wars. Hopefully we get a good long haul out of this. Who's the Zen AX? There's an MP Megatron that turned into P30. Yeah, I mean, like that, like the MPs, yeah. The MP did. It was this yarn. I want TF Cybertron Megatron. I need my Joker race car. Yeah, maybe we'll get one. We got Cybertron Prime, so it would make sense to get a Cybertron Megatron. I would not be opposed. Did you like the change they made in Transformers 1 where Megatronus was a hero and not a villain? Yeah, I had no problem with it. What is this? Red X. I was going to DM you for the extra 2 in the box, but Twitter says I have to sign up for premium. Do you have to really? There were some people who saying like you have to like to DM somebody you got like pay for Twitter now. Like, is that the case now? Because I'm not signed up for any premium stuff. I just have a regular Twitter account. I can DM people. Like, I don't understand. Is that just like a new thing? Like, I don't understand. Because that really shouldn't be the case. If you just want to DM somebody, you have to sign up for, like, I don't get that. I don't get that. What is this? No, you just need to turn off the setting in your account settings. Oh, what? I have to do that? Is that what it is? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't even know where the settings are anymore. Is that it? No. Where the heck are the settings in Twitter anymore? I don't know where the settings are. Do you know where the settings are? Click more. Where's more? Where's that? Oh, God. You have to coach me. You're going to have to coach me. Well, you know what? If you can just send me regular tweets on Twitter, then just tweet me with screenshots telling me what to tap on so I can turn whatever off I need to turn off so you can DM me, okay? Do that because I can't find anything on here. Before it used to be like in the corner, and it's not there anymore. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, help me, help a brother out. I don't know how to navigate this anymore. They changed things up, and now everything is just like. You ever notice that every time they update a website, they actually make it more complicated instead of easier? You ever notice that? Oh, man. What is this, Nathan? Your thoughts on third-party G1 styled Bayverse figures? I love them. The good ones, anyway. The ones that are well done, I love. The ones that are not so well done, they can go somewhere. But I love third-party. Like one that I have absolutely fallen in love with. This is my third-party toy of 2024. Is this bad boy right here. He is delicious. Delicious. I love him. I'm in love with this figure. If you like Bayverse in any way, shape, or form, and you like this version of Megatron, buy this. It's a fantastic figure. Oh, it's delicious. Mwah. Love it. Love it so much. Oh, it's a great figure. And that proves when a third party does things right, they can make a good, fun figure that's still involved, but yet still fun. Oh, that's like, no, it's not $400. It's I think it's $290, which is still not cheap, but it's not $400. GD, can you do a few Team Fortress 2 character impressions? I don't play Team Fortress 2. I don't know what any of the I don't know who any of the characters are. I don't know what they sound like. Yeah, 290 is doable. Yeah. I mean, it's as far as I'm concerned, totally worth it. Totally worth it. Is a fantastic figure. And if you buy it from TF Safari and you use my promo code 2022 EmGo Review at checkout, you will get a discount as well. That's right. Shameless self-promotion. I am not above it. But hey, you'll get it a little bit cheaper. A little bit cheaper. It's not like a huge discount. It's a little discount, but still, it's money you get to keep in your pocket. Still. Oh, who is this, Mark? How can I get a figurized standard amplified Batman that you reviewed? I got it from Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know if they still have it in stock, but that's where I got it from. What is Mr. Motion? What do you want for your G1 Megatron? What do you mean? What do I want for it? You have to elaborate on that question. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh man, did you keep the melted Batman? Yes. Yes. He is a holy relic now. I have him. I actually put him like back in the box and he's like hanging up on the shelves on display. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know if you just heard that. A little fart leaked out there. So, excuse me if you heard that. Sorry, but I leaned over and just like burp. Ever happened to you? You just lean over and a fart just leaks out? Sorry about that if you heard that. Excuse me. My apologies. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Anyway. Before I was so rudely interrupted by my own flatulence. Who is this? Roman Gamer, my childhood legend. Thank you so much. Who is your favorite Titan? If you mean figure-wise, I would say Scorponok. Mark, why Mascot always breaks the fourth wall when you review? We all break the fourth wall when we do. We all do it. We're all talking. I'm talking to the camera. He's talking to the camera. We're all breaking the fourth wall. So it's not really anything different. Oh man. Who is this? I'm Rainbow. Howdy, EmGo. How are you and everybody else doing here today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Oh, I was going to ask, are you planning on going to any? Are you planning on going to any TFCon announced for next year? And are there any figures you're excited for 2025? I'm looking forward to the Age of the Prime stuff. I'm not going to any TFCons at the that I'm aware of at the moment. Not planning on going into anything, but things change. You never know. But yeah, looking forward to Age of the Prime stuff. Looking forward to some third-party stuff that's in the works. So yeah, definitely stuff on my radar. Oh, I think we're going to wrap it up soon. Have you read all of IDW 0.01? What would you think about a true form Starscream figure? I am for anything IDW. Any figure based on IDW design, I would be for. So, because those designs were great. Brian, I'm excited to see Sonic the Hedgehog Transformers crossover figures. Yeah, they look cool. I will definitely get those. Go Joe, which Megatron toy is the most accurate to the G1 cartoon? Would you say probably the MP? I think kind of nails it the best. In my opinion, anyway. Nathan, aside from Tendo, which Kamen Rider do you hate? Tendo was the only one I hated. Legit. Tendo is the only Kamen Rider that I hated. I didn't hate him. Hate is a strong word. I didn't hate him. I didn't like him. I didn't like him. Do you play any Space Marines new? What about Michi? Or you can douchebag Michi? So, I didn't hate him. He just, he just had that. He had that villain arc. So, I mean, you were supposed. That's the thing. You were supposed to hate him because he had that villain arc going, and you were supposed to not like him then. So that's the difference. That's the thing. It's a difference between a character you're supposed to hate and one you just don't like because you just don't like him. Indeed Productions, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Indeed. Indeed, it is your birthday. See what I did there? Who is this? Richard Garcia, you carried my childhood. Love your vids, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Your thoughts if Kamen Rider Guy had vegetable arms? Vegetable arms! That would have been funny. That would have been funny. Oh. Oh man. Miss Mullen Mike, are the SS movie Constructicons still available or were they discontinued? I am not sure. That's something you'll just have to look up. You'll have to do some shopping. I'm not sure. Some stores may still have them in stock. I think they are, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're re-releasing what's his name? Oh my god, I forget their names. The big red one that becomes like kind of the midsection and like the upper thighs. That one. I think they're re-releasing him. If I'm not mistaken. I think they're doing a reissue of that one. As far as the other ones, I'm not sure. That's a case of you'll have to look around. Overload. Thank you. Yeah, Overload. Overload is getting a re-release. But as far as the other ones, that's a case of you'll have to just kind of look around. Who is this? Davasteta. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. Is that a Stone Cold Steve Austin beanie? Yes, it is. There, see. Giddy, do a dab on stream for the memes, please. No. There will be no dabbing here. There will be no dabbing. Was Nathan, what's that song that plays during your intro/outro? Oh, with a little guitar sting? That's literally a piece of music that came with my editing software. It was like with the first editing software I ever bought. It had that piece of music in it, and that's what I've been using for the intro and outro ever since. So I don't know what it's called. It's just it does have a name, but I don't remember what it's called. I forget what it's called. Was Baxter Stockman, ghosts are real? Any experiences, EmGo? Have I had any paranormal experiences? I know Lori has. Lori tells me all the time about stuff she sees, stuff she feels, stuff she hears. So Lori has experiences. It seems like every time you watch a paranormal show, Lori goes, "Oh yeah, I seen that. Oh yeah, that's happened to me." Almost like, when did this happen and where was I? But me personally, there was one instance, well, there are two instances where it wasn't in this house. It was actually in the very first house that me and Lori lived in together. I was going down to the basement, and I had my little, and my back then my collection was way smaller than it is now, but I had like a shelf and I had like some animated figures. I had animated Bulkhead. An animated Bulkhead is electronic. You push the button on his chest and he talks. And I was just crossing the room and the Bulkhead talked out of nowhere. It only did it the one time and never did it again. And it wasn't a case of like the batteries were draining and stuff like that. It was just, it worked fine. It still works fine. I could grab that thing now and it still works. The battery still works somehow. But it just went off for no reason. I was just like, and I stopped literally in my tracks. I was just like, and it never did it again. It was a very weird thing. I don't know if you can call that a paranormal experience, but it was odd. There was another instance where, oh, hold up. Melvin, I proposed to my girlfriend and she said, yes, congratulations. Congratulations. I wish you all the best. I wish you a bright, happy future full of love and happiness. Congratulations. But what was the other one? Another experience I had that was really, it actually scared me. It was in this house. And at that point, like Rachel, our first cat, had already passed away. We already had Natty and Austin. But Rachel was gone. But I was going up to our bedroom and I opened the bedroom door and I swear to God, I thought something ran past me. Like so much so that I actually like jerked my leg up because I thought something, like I jerked my leg up. So something like right past me, like it startled me and I jerked my leg up. I was like, ah. And I looked back and there was nothing. I mean, when the cats run down the steps, you hear them. They're boom, 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 boom. You hear them run down the steps. I was like, what the heck was that? I went downstairs. Both the cats are laying down. They're sleeping. I was like, what was that? And I was like, Rachel, was that you? I was like, was that Rachel? Freaked me out. I don't know what that was, but it was very weird. Actually, another experience, another ghost cat experience. I was laying in bed. This was like at night. Where I was going, I was in bed, trying to go to sleep, and like close to my feet, like I could feel this. If you have a cat, you know this feeling when they're like kneading on a blanket. Or like when if you have like a fuzzy blanket, cats love to like knead on fuzzy blankets. And I felt this near my feet. That kneading motion that cats do. I looked up, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. But before I looked, I felt that on the blanket near my feet. I was like, so yeah. I've had some experiences. But yeah, Lori apparently has had way more experiences than I have. Has your cat ever kneaded on your bare skin? Such a painful sensation. I'm sure it is. No. They never do that on us. They always do it on like blankets or pillows or whatever, but they never do it on us. Oh my god. But yeah. Who's this? Megatron Rubber Prime, you're awesome. Thank you. You're awesome as well. I send the awesomeness right back to you. Oh man. Do you like the Titanic movie? Yes, I love the Titanic movie. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies of all time. Love it. Oh. All righty, people. How long have we been doing this? We've been doing this for an hour and a half, I think. It's time for us to actually. What's this? Oh, one more question. Here we go. Go, Joe. Do you believe in aliens? I do. I do as well. I believe in aliens. Honestly, I believe in aliens because you have to take into account that the universe is, for all we know, really infinite. We have not, so we've maybe only seen like this much of space, and it's really it's extremely arrogant of us to think that in the entire universe, galaxy, whatever, that we're the only intelligent life. Really? No. There has to be other beings somewhere. It can't just be us. No. That's way too. That's a little too cocky. That's a little too cocky to think that it's like we're the only intelligent life that exists everywhere. Like no. But anyway. Oh man, what is this? Devastai? I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. You're amazing, EmGo. I've watched you since 2018, and you keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Oh man. Oh my god. I think the ghost of Starscream possessed Bulkhead. Maybe. Zenax said, "There's intelligent life out there, and they're too smart to come here." Yeah, exactly. I think the sightings that happen is them coming down. They just coming in to check in to be like, yeah, they're still like this. Never mind, and they just go right back to where they came from. And it's like, hey, this place ain't even worth invading. Aliens look at us and there's like, yeah, there's no intelligent life here. We were wrong. Let's go back. Zontar, hit reverse. We're going back home. Anyway, we're going to end it there. Oh, man. We're going to call it here, guys. Thank you all so much for being here, though. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. Hope you had a good time. As always, sorry if I didn't get to everybody's question. It's impossible for me to get to everybody's question. So sorry if I missed your question, but thank you for being here regardless. We'll probably do a stream next week, like a little pre-Christmas stream. What's next week anyway? Next Friday is, what's today? Today is the 13th. The 20th. Okay. So it'll be like a pre-Christmas stream. But yeah, we'll probably do a stream next week. We'll see. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. But anyway, again, thank you all so much for being here. As always, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, be well, God bless. And remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek. I can take these off now. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face.